Hello there. Long time and sincere apologies for just zoning out. As the year comes to an end, and here is the next morsel in the Mind Food series. Well, caution, this is a bitter one, but I'm sure and I can guarantee that it's pretty much nutritious. I'm going to present to you not a very rosy picture of mental health today. It may sound intense, but I think I would want all of us to reflect on these harsh realities and dark sides of life and of our own psyche, because I truly believe that mental health is not about being happy and positive all the time. It's actually about getting real and being real. Let us look at the mess that all of us humans have created of all the amazing cognitive faculties that we've been bestowed with. What are we doing with our thoughts, with our emotions, and our behaviors? Now that's the morsel for today. Let's hear it. We've forgotten to have meaningful conversations. We feel it's just a small talk and it's a waste of time. It's not productive really. But when we want to talk and we want to pour our hearts out, we say that people are unavailable and that upsets us. We know we have to listen, but when someone is talking, our words want to just splurge out of our mouths and our ears begin to malfunction. We know we have to be kind, and that too very unconditionally, but we become amnesic to this fact when we have this rudimentary human tendency like an urge to backbite and ridicule and criticize and talk ill about people. We are too busy and full of ourselves, but we don't forget to call others snobs and egoistic. We are highly hit by a very unique kind of a pandemic apart from the COVID-19. And you know what that is? I feel it's an illness of always struggling to look perfect, with a kind of fear that, I shouldn't look like the wrong one. I should be the right one who is never wrong, one who thinks he or she has the answers to everything and also the right answers. One who says tolerance is important, it's a virtue, but hates it when others have a different way of thought or are criticizing us. We're not ready to respect these differences really from our heart. We exactly know the right ways for others to behave with us and for others to treat us. But our misbehaviors and our misgivings, we always tend to justify as being right, and that we feel that the other person deserved it. When we hear people talking bad behind our back, we feel sad, we feel enraged, we just don't like it. We also curse them for that. But when we do the same things, we say they deserved it. If we are doing all this, just for a moment think, aren't we really being very unreal of what we have imagined ourselves to be? We want to believe that we are very good and very kind people. But what happens to this belief and these good and kind people when we judge, when we complain, when we criticize, when we mock at others, and when we laugh at them? We want to believe that we are very fair and justified, because for us, we are self-acclaimed, rational and righteous people on earth. But we do gossip, we cheat, we betray, and when we do, what's happening to all this righteousness and fairness beliefs? We don't really seek answers for all this. This is too much thought work. I think the least we could do to have an authentic mental health is to just get real. Just get real. Put off this mask and face your shortcomings in the true sense, to make this actually a better place, and to make sure that for every person who comes to you, who wants to be heard, who talks so freely to you, being so sure that this person who's listening to me right now is truly listening, is not going to judge, is not going to spread the word about what I'm talking, and is not going to talk behind my back, but If there is anything, this person will tell me on my face, but with a loving heart and a loving tone and a good intention. This is a living only the wise and the courageous can accomplish, who can wholeheartedly accept their flaws and work on them, keeping their egos and biases at bay, and keep learning from people around them. Are we even ready for it? I leave you with these harsh realities and dark sides of our psyche because remember, mental health is not about being happy and positive all the time. It's about getting and being real. Let's decide that let's have a very informed, decisive, steady transition walk into the new year, and let's not be very mindlessly, let's not hop into the new year without really having any conscious thought about our mental health. Let us pledge to change just one bad mental habit that you are going on again and again for years together with a lot of conscious effort. Take some private, quiet moments to think of only this one bad mental health habit that you have been indulging into. You've identified it. Getting aware is a very big step in itself. Get aware of what that habit is which you really want to change. Reflect on it. If you really can't come up with what's that one mental habit that I need to change, I think it's a time to reflect, because I'm sure there's one. It's just for us to get closer to it, own it up, and then make a conscious effort to change it. That's the goal. That's the New Year resolution. Here's wishing you all a very happy New Year. A year filled with a lot of love, a lot of cheer, and more importantly, realistic and conscious living.